Unc. Don't call me Unc. Thank you. Now, rule number 1 of my life is, first, makeup comments 24 is old. 24 is not old. 24 is young. I am very young right now. You're the one who's old. Get out of my life. That's disgusting. Don't talk to me like that. Rule number 1 of my live, this is a pro school live. You are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here. Rule number 2 of my live, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me, because I'm forced to read every single one out loud to the entire live. Rule number 3 of my live, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me, because the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. And finally, rule number 4 of my live, the most important one, you are not allowed to send any type of gift that either goes on my head or covers my chat. The whole reason why I'm live is to read your comments. So when you cover the comments with a gift, I can't do the live, and when you send one that goes on my head, I look like an idiot. So, to summarize, if you send the cat ears, the cat in the box, anything like that, I will ban you. You see this? I'm keeping track. If you leave nice comments, you go on the good student list. If you leave rude comments, you go on the bad student list. And if you send a gift that goes on my head or covers my chat, you get banned. And trust me, you do not want to get banned. All right? Thank you. Nyla comments, I hate you. Thank you, Nyla. I appreciate that. You can go ahead and leave my live. Robert, thank you for coming back. Robert's a member, so shout out to Robert. Robert says, bro is pushing 70? Me? I am not pushing 70. I am 24 years old. I am not even a third of the... I'm not even halfway to 70, okay? So you can shut up and leave my live now. You will not talk to me like that. That is inappropriate. That is not funny. I am not old. I am not 70. It's honestly so disrespectful. Not even 5 minutes into my live, and I have to deal with this kind of harassment and bullying. You know, I will say, the last 2 live streams have been filled with so many rude people. At least this one seems to be a little more tamer so far. So thank you, I appreciate that. Pebble, thank you for being a member. Thank you, Pebble. Pebble says, Unc is pushing 88. I am not Unc. I am not pushing 88. I am 24. I am not pushing 88. If I was pushing 88, I would be 87. I am not 87. I am 24. Get that through your mind. Thank you. Money, thank you for the super chat. Money says, honor student here, don't call him Unc. Thank you, Money. I appreciate that. Thank you for sending a super chat with a nice message. I remember you, Money, and you're going to go back on my good student list. Thank you for not leaving a rude comment. See how easy it is to leave a nice comment. If you have nothing nice to say, do not say anything at all. It is not that difficult. Thank you. Honestly, I am not live to be harassed. I am not live streaming to be cyberbullied. I am live to talk about school. And if you can't handle that, you know how to leave. Lunar, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Lunar. Lunar says, what is normal school? Like, I go to military school. I don't care if you go to military school. I am talking about regular school. Okay, where you learn about mathematics and science. It is the most amazing thing ever, okay? So I suggest you quit military school and go to real school. Thank you, Lunar. I appreciate that. You're going to go on my good student list. Thank you, Lunar. See? Here we go. Finally, Annabelle commented, y'all stop being rude. Thank you, Annabelle. I don't understand why people are here if they're going to be rude to me. Who just said that? Mini GEF comments, bro has wrinkles. Where do I have wrinkles? Where? There is not a single wrinkle on me. You can leave my live. You will not talk to me like that. I am 24 years old. 24. That is young. That is ridiculous. Shut your mouth. Don't talk to me like that, okay? That is so obnoxious. Money, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Money. Money says, I love math and science and school is my fave. Thank you, Money. I know you love all those. That is why you're on my good list. Thank you for actually being nice. Like, it is honestly not that hard to be nice. So you know what, Money? I'm going over the rules of my live again. I'm seeing a lot of rude comments. It's honestly so... Someone named Chantel just commented, where do I have wrinkles? I am 24 years old. Mocking me. That's not funny. Don't mock me. I don't talk like that. Get out now. Ada, thank you for the laughing disco. Thank you. See, that is a gift I appreciate because it doesn't go on my head and it does not cover my chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. UHC, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, UHC. UHC. That $5 green super chat, that is the number one largest one of the entire live. That means if it stays away for the whole live, your name and your name alone is going to go on the official Koydog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number one largest super chat of the entire live, and it's you, so you're going to go on here. Thank you, UHC. I appreciate that. UHC says, I gave the U.S. Army your application to be drafted to war instead of job. I don't want a JOB, and I don't want to go to WAR. Do not say that. Get out now. I am the teacher's pet. I am going to be in school. I am not going to be any of those things. I don't want a job. Enough. That's not funny. You're on my bad student list. Do not use the JOB word in this live. Ruth Sanchez, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Ruth. Ruth says, my school does snow days for teacher safety and student safety. That is good to hear, Ruth. As long as you are doing virtual school, then it's okay, all right? Because I don't mind if you have a snow day as long as you actually have, like, Zoom school or something. If I ever had a snow day and we didn't have Zoom school, I would get out there at 3 in the morning and I would shovel every roadway, every walkway. I would make sure there was not a single centimeter of snow on the ground, okay? Nothing will interfere with my ability to go to school. Thank you, Ruth Sanchez, for that $5 green super chat. That's time for the number one largest one of the whole live, so you're going to go on my honor roll too. Thank you. Money, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Money. Money says, everyone don't send memes. It interrupts the live. Thank you. It is not that hard to follow my rules, so listen to them. Thank you. Aston, I banned you. What are you doing here? Thank you, Aston, for that $5 green super chat. Aston says, you drink from a sippy cup, Unk. This is not a sippy cup. This is a normal water bottle that lots of people use. You are pushing 2,763 years old, and I don't know what you're saying. Something is better than school. Megamind, Lord Farquaad, Job 67. Get out of my live. You are not going to talk like that in here. I don't need a JOB. That is not funny. I am the teacher's pet. I am not the boss's pet. You will never see me. Never see me in a job. Aston, you're banned. Leave my live now. I never want to see you here again. Like, we're going over the rules of my live again. I don't care. Stop telling me to get a job. Rule number one of my live. You are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here, and you're not allowed to tell me to get a job. Rule number 2 of my live, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single one out loud to the entire live. Rule number 3 of my live, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below like Aston did, you are required to compliment me because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. And finally, rule number 4 of my live, the most important one, I'll make it simple. If you send any type of gift that either goes on my head like the cat ears or covers my chat like the cat in the box, you will get banned. We have a zero tolerance policy for that. They disrupt the live. They make me look like an idiot. Anyone who does those gifts is banned. So thank you. I will say, we've been live for 11 minutes, and no one has violated that rule. So thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. All we have to do now is follow rule number 3, 2, and 1, which is basically just be nice to me. So as long as you can be nice to me, you are following every single rule of my live. So thank you, I appreciate it. This has been such a nice live so far. Charles, thank you for the super chat. Charles says, your school is almost as good as mine. No. You are not going to talk like that in my live. My school is the best school to ever exist, okay? No other school out there is better, so shut your mouth. Do not talk like that, Charles, okay? You're gonna go on my good student list because you said school is good, but my school's better. I'm smarter. I'm better. Get those off of me. Anyone who does those, you get banned. Look, I look like an idiot. I look like an idiot. Who's gonna listen to me when I have these on my head? Get out now. Who did that? Alex Baloney? Of course you did it, Alex. You're banned, Alex. I ban you every live, Alex. You need to leave. No one wants you here. Cat's Eye says fighting demons. I am not fighting demons. I am fighting the cat ears. I am not going to allow someone to place the cat ears on my head to make me look like an idiot. Who's going to listen to the teacher's pet who is wearing cat ears? No one. Thank you. Ketchup Lover says job. You can shut up. How about you go get a job? Mr. Felony, thank you for the super chat. Mr. Felony says, jobless sippy cup baby, put the fries in the bag, 6'7"? That is so rude. That is so rude. You will not talk to me like that. Yeah, I am jobless, and I'm proud, so shut up. I'm not drinking from a sippy cup. I'm not a baby, and I don't have a job, so I'm not putting your fries in the bag, buddy. You can leave my live now. Don't talk to me like that. You can shut up. Get out. That is so obnoxious. Thank you. I want to do one shout out to Aston, UHC, and Ruth. All three of them sent a $5 green super chat. That's the number one large one of the entire live. That means if it stays that way for the whole live, all three of their names and their names alone are going to go on the official Koydog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number one large super chat of every live, and it's all three of them. So all three of them are going to go on there. So thank you, all three of you, so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Now, J Free comments, Squidward looking I do not look like Squidward. Does my nose look big to you? No, my nose is not big. My nose is a regular size nose. You can shut up and leave my live now. Rule number one of my live, this is a pro school live. You are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here. Rule number two of my live, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I am forced to read every single one out loud to the entire live. Rule number three of my live, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me because the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. And finally, rule number four of my live, the most important one, you will get banned if you send any type of gift that goes on my head or covers my chat. I don't know if you saw earlier, but someone named Alex Baloney sent the cat ears, and they are now banned from my live. I told them to leave. I am the owner of this live. So when someone doesn't listen to me, I will tell them that they are banned and they are no longer allowed in my live. Alex, thank you for that Sunday. See, that is a gift I appreciate because it doesn't cover my head and it doesn't cover my chat. So thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. Who just said, someone just said, here we go. Vlog says, you be talking too fast. Vlogs, I am speaking very slowly, actually. I can talk way faster if I wanted, but I'm not going to talk way faster because I don't need to, okay? I am talking slow because I know you need to understand me, okay? Thank you. Jackson, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Jackson. Jackson, that $5 green super chat, that is tied for the number one large one of the entire live. That means if it stays away for the whole live, you, Ruth, UHC, and Aston, all four of your names are going to go on the official Koydog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number one large super chat of the entire live, and it's all four of you, so thank you. All four of you will go on here. Thank you so much. Jackson says, hi, have a good day/night. Thank you, Jackson. I hope you have a good day/night, too. It is currently 8:38 p.m. for me, so I'm going to have a very good night. Once I am done with my studying, once I'm done with my live, I'm going to study. Because that's all I do. All I do is study, okay? Emily, thank you for the super chat. Emily says, 6'7", I hate school, nerd. I go to bed at 5 a.m.? You disgust me. 5 a.m.? That is illegal. You should not be going to bed that late. Do not say 6'7" in my live. That is a meme, and memes are not welcome here. You would not go 6'7" in school, so don't do that in my live. And how dare you say you hate school? Why are you sending a super chat just to tell me you hate school? That is not funny. That is inappropriate, and you should be ashamed. Leave now. Mr. Felony, thank you for the super chat. Mr. Felony says, 6'7", diaper, sippy cup, baby, job application, boo, scary. You can leave my live. Don't talk to me like that. That's not funny. That is really obnoxious and rude. In my live, you are required to be nice to me. I am the owner here, which means you will listen to me. You are not allowed to say rude things about me. Nicole Cranfield, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Nicole. Nicole says, Aston should go on the bad list for mentioning my name, calling you Caillou, and he stole my test for the exams. He's a bully who spreads rumors. Thank you, Nicole. I put Aston on my banned student list already. Don't you worry. Thank you for letting me know, Nicole. You're going on my good student list because you're a good student. See, I reward students who are good. I reward students who snitch on the bad students, okay? So thank you. I appreciate that. What? New Mexico, wow. Thank you so much, New Mexico, for that $10 yellow super chat. New Mexico, that $10 yellow super chat, that is the #1 largest super chat of the entire live. That means if it stays away for the whole live, your name and your name alone is going to go on the official Koydog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of the entire live, and it's you, so you're going to go on here. Thank you so much for that $10 yellow super chat. That is crazy. New Mexico says, hi, Koydog. Well, hello to you, too. Thank you for not being rude to me. Thank you. Like, honestly, it's not that hard to not be rude. So thank you, New Mexico, for showing everyone how easy it is to be nice to me. You're on my good student list. Thank you for saying hello. Hello to you, too. Thank you for not being rude and disrespectful. C Need, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, C. C says, don't listen to the mean people. You are good. Thank you. I know I'm good. Don't worry. I know that anyone who's mean to me is just jealous of me. That's right. If you're leaving a rude comment, then I know for a fact that you're jealous of me. Get on my live now. Get that off my head. Get it off my head now. Get the cat ears out of here. I am not a cat. I'm a human being. Anyone who puts the cat ears on me, you will get banned from my live. Look at me. I look like an idiot with this on. Anyone who puts these on me, you will get banned. So SAB, you have been banned from my live. Do not come back. How dare you? How absolutely dare you, honestly. I look like an idiot with those cat ears on. Anyone who does it, you will get banned. Not funny. No one should be laughing. Aston, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Aston. If you're new here, subscribe, by the way. I'd appreciate that so much. Thank you. Subscribe now. We are 700 subscribers away from 910,000 subscribers, so subscribe. Aston says, school is so bad. I shred my homework daily. You're old. You're a fussy baby. Squidward, Megamind. Okay, that's not funny. I am not Megamind. Leave my live, Aston. I am the owner of this live, and I have said that you are banned. So get out now and stay out. That is not funny. As the owner of this live, you are legally required to listen to me at all times. Green Gorilla, thank you for the super chat. Green Gorilla says you'd be a good teacher. Thank you, Green Gorilla. I know I would, but I am not going to be a teacher because that is a job, and getting a job scares me, and I would really not want to do that. So thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I want to do one more shout out to New Mexico before it goes away. Make sure you subscribe to New Mexico down there because they sent a $10 yellow super chat. That is the #1 large super chat of the entire live. That means if it stays away for the whole live, their name and their name alone is going to go on the official Koydog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 large super chat of the entire live, and it's them. So thank you so much. You're going to go on the honor roll. So yeah, this honor roll is filled with people who sent the #1 largest super chat. So New Mexico, you'll be on there if it stays that way. Thank you. I appreciate that. Why are there so many rude someone named Crocmans just commented school is horrible. School is not horrible. Your attitude is horrible. No. Okay. No. You know what we're doing? We're going to go over the rules of my live again. Yay. Rule #1 of my live. You are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here, okay? Caroline says, can you smile? Rule number 2 of my life. If you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live. Rule number 3 of my life. If you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me because the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. And finally, rule number 4 of my life, the most important one, you are not allowed to send any type of gift that either goes on my head like the cat ears or covers my chat like the cat in the box, okay? If you do send a gift like that, you will get banned. We banned Aston, Alex, and we banned Alex and SAB for sending the cat ears. So, if you want to get banned, go right ahead. I don't care. But trust me, you do not want to get banned from my live. Thank you. Money, think of the super chat. Money says, honor student says, don't be mean. Thank you, Money, for being nice to me. Ugh. I am not a cat. Mario, get out of my live now. Change your username and leave my live. Get out. I am not a cat. I am a human being. You are not funny. You are disrespectful. Anyone who puts those cat ears on me, you will get banned. Look at me. You saw that, right? I look like an idiot with those on me. Who's going to listen to me with those on my head? No one is. Mario, you're banned from my live. Never come back. You heard me say that, and you chose to violate my rules. If you violate any of my rules, I will kick you out of my live. And if you violate that one, you will be banned. I don't care who you are. I would rather have 3 people in this live than 700. Thank you. SAB, thank you for the $5. Get out now. I said anyone who sends those cat ears, you will be banned from my live permanently. That is the reason why. That is the reason why my live crashed. Someone in here, someone in this live sent the cat ears and it crashed the entire live. This is why I have rules. This is why there are rules to my live, okay? And I screwed up the title of this live. Give me a second. There we go. I mean, I have an itch on my back. This is why I said you are not allowed to send the cat ears. You know why? Because of stuff like that. The entire live is ruined now. You've ruined the live. Jeez. What am I supposed to do when I'm getting harassed and bullied? We're going over the rules of my live again because some people here think it's funny to not follow them and crash the entire live. Rule number 1 of my live. This is a pro school live. You are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here. Rule number 2 of my live. If you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single one out loud to the entire live. Rule number 3 of my live. If you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me. Get it off my head, Slade. You are banned from my live. Rule number 4 of my live. Anyone who sends any type of gift that either goes on my head or covers my chat, you will get banned from my live. Those stupid cat ears just crashed my other live. That is why they're banned. Anyone who sends the cat ears, I will ban you myself from this live. I can't do the live when you send these cat ears. You are ruining it. You are breaking it. Enough. Thank you. My goodness, like, you would think that you would be able to listen to me without me screaming like this. It's not that hard. I am the owner of this live. That means shut up and be nice to me. Thank you. And you know what? I can't see any of the other super chats now. I can't see them. I had to delete the other live because it glitched. So I don't know. I don't know what people said. I apologize if I missed your super chat in the last live. Ryan, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. Thank you, Ryan. Ryan says, smiley face pronounced colon open bracket is a fun indie band. Well, thank you for letting... Oh, Robotic Duck. That's you. I was looking at my other screen. Thank you, Robotic Duck. I appreciate that. Thank you for actually being nice to me. See, it's not that hard to shut up and be nice. So, Robotic, you're going on my good student list. Thank you. Thank you for treating me kindly. Nicole Cranfield, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Why am I so itchy? Jeez. It's so cold out. I feel so dry and itchy. Nicole Cranfield, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Nicole says, Aston said in my stream, I'm an old dinosaur and that you look like the Lorax. Do I look orange to you? Do I have a yellow mustache? No. Do you see any trees in my room? No. So I am not the Lorax. Do not call me the Lorax. Thank you, Nicole Cranfield, for bringing that to my attention. Aston is still banned. Don't you worry. The Whistler, thank you for the $5 green super chat. You need to change your username now. Look at that $5 green super chat down there. Look at that. They have the HE double hockey sticks word in their username. That is inappropriate. That is illegal. That is foul language. That is not allowed on YouTube. As per the YouTube terms of services, as per the community guidelines, you are not allowed to use foul language in your username. I want you out of my live now. You will change it. The Whistler says, get a job, gang. Oh, you know what? If you have time to comment that, you have time to go get a job yourself, buddy. That's right, leave my live, go get a job. Why would you send a $5 green super chat, one that appears on my screen down below, just to tell me to get a job? That's not funny, that's disrespectful, okay? That is so rude. I can't believe it. I can't believe the other live crashed. I can't believe it. I cannot believe that someone in this live sent one of those gifts that either goes on my head or covers my chat and it crashed the live. I don't know which one it was. So I don't know which one is crashing my live. I don't even know if someone sent one to crash my live. I don't know what it is. But I'm assuming it's one of them because that's the only reason why my lives crash. I don't get it. Whatever. Thank you, Money, for the super chat. Thank you. If you're new here, subscribe, by the way. Do it now. Money says, honor student says, don't say job. Thank you, Money. There was no reason for anyone in this live to tell me to get a job. I don't need a job. I am the teacher's pet. I do not need or want a job. Thank you. Like, John just said job application. Shut up and leave. Anyone who is spamming job, you're going to be asked to leave my live right now, okay? Right now. You are so disrespectful. Every single person in this live who is saying job right now, you are so... Are you kidding me? Someone named the GD Creator, who is a member, just spammed job. How dare, when you get a membership, that's a token of your status as a good student. You are required to be nice to me if you're a member of mine. How dare you? Mini GEF comments, bro looks like a Smurf. Okay. For the final time, I am not blue, so how do I look like a Smurf? I don't. B-Lover, thank you for that membership. Thank you, B-Lover. I remember you. Thank you so much. B-Lover says, no one needs to send the cat ears. Thank you, B-Lover. Thank you. I don't understand why people keep doing it. The last live we were just in completely crashed because someone in here sent the cat ears. That is why it's banned, because sometimes it crashes the live and all the time it ruins the live. Thank you, B-Lover, for sticking up for me. You are on my good student list. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Like, it's not that hard to be nice to me, honestly. It's really not. It is so simple to be nice to me. Naya's back. Naya, I banned you last night. You are not allowed to be in my live. You need to leave right now. Thank you for the laughing disco. Get out. Either sit here silently or leave. Money, thank you for the super chat. Money says school is life. Yes, it is. In fact, school is more than life. School is the most amazing thing to ever exist. Nothing will be better than school, so thank you. Elijah, thank you for the laughing disco. Thank you. See, that is a gift I appreciate because it doesn't go on my head and it does not cover my chat, so thank you. I appreciate that. DJ comments, chill Megamind. I am not bald. I am not blue. And I do not have a large forehead, so I don't look anything like Megamind. Shut up. Like, it's so ridiculous. 87, thank you for the membership. I remember you from Twitch. Thank you, 87. You're going my good student list, 87. Thank you, 87. 87 says, can you put me on the good list since I'm doing well in college? Oh, congrats, I'm doing well in college. The next Twitch stream, maybe soon, I don't know. The issue with the Twitch is because I'm streaming on my PlayStation, it's really hard to, like, set everything up and make it look good. I can try again. I'm concerned about the quality. I'm thinking maybe if I do a Twitch stream, I'm going to be in character next time I do it. Because I think it's more entertaining when I'm like this than just regular me. Money, thank you for the $10. Or thank you, by the way, 87 for the membership. You're on my good student list. Don't you worry. And in case you're wondering if I'm lying, I am writing everyone's name down. If you leave a good comment, you go on my good student list. You're right there, 87. If you leave a rude comment, you go on the bad student list. And if you send the cat ears or any other gift that goes on my head or covers my chat, you go on the banned student list. You do not want to be on this list. Trust me. Money, thank you for the $10 yellow super chat. Thank you, Money. That $10 yellow super chat. That is tied for the number one large super chat of the entire live. That means if it stays that way for the whole live, and I'm pretty sure it will because I'm ending in like 5 minutes, your name and New Mexico's name, both your names are going to go on the official Koydog honor roll. This honor roll is way for me to honor the number one large super chat of the entire live, and it's right now the both of you, so you both are going to go on there. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. Money says, oh, Money, you didn't say anything, but you know what? I would much rather you say nothing than a rude comment. And Money, I already know you leave nice comments, so thank you for that. See how simple it is to say nothing? If you have nothing nice to say, do not say anything at all. Thank you, Money. That is why you're on my good student list. Thank you for being nice to me. See, thank you. Med, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Med, for not being rude and obnoxious. See, that is so nice. Thank you. Lily, thank you for the super chat. Lily says, my birthday's tomorrow. I will be 21, but I do my homework. Good, as you should. I am 24, Lily, and I do my homework every single day. There is nothing more amazing than doing homework, okay? And I'm not old, by the way, just in case anyone says that. 24 is not old. 24 is very young. I was born in 2001. I was born in the 2000s, just like many of you. Lily, thank you. I appreciate that. You're going on my good student list. Thank you for actually being nice to me. Thank you. Now, since I'm ending the live in like 5 or so minutes, we are going over the rules of my live one more time. Rule number 1 of my live. This is a pro school live. That means you are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here. Rule number 2 of my live. If you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live. Rule number 3 of my live. If you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below like Money did, you are required to compliment me because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays my screen. And finally, rule number 4 of my live, the most important rule, you are not allowed to send any type of gift that either goes on my head or covers my chat. I'll make it simple. If you send the cat ears or any other gift that goes on my head, you will get banned. It is that simple. If you send any type of gift that goes on my header, covers my chat, I will ban you. So, thank you. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, you know, I will say, so there was someone in the last lot. I just saw someone named Chelsea say sorry. Chelsea, if you're the person from a night or two ago, I forgive you. As long as you apologize, I will forgive you, because that is the type of student I am. I am very nice and respectable. So Chelsea, because you apologized, you are no longer banned. You can stay in my live. Thank you for that apology. Money, wow. Money, thank you so much for that $20 orange super chat. Money, that $20 orange super chat. That is the #1 largest super chat of the entire live. That means if it stays away for the whole live, your name and your name alone is going to go on the official Koydog honor roll. And I'm ending the live in less than 5 minutes, so I think it's definitely going to stay that way. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of the entire live, and it's Money, so thank you, Money. I appreciate that. You're going on the honor roll. Thank you. Money, look at that. Money did not leave a rude comment either. Thank you, Money. See how easy it is to not be rude to me. See how easy it is to not say obnoxious things. See how simple it is to not bully me. When you are in my live, you are not allowed to cyberbully me. Thank you, Money, for not cyberbullying me. Thank you. Shout out, Money. Make sure you subscribe to Money. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Someone named Ethan Lyon just said, my cousin says 24 is like being a cemetery with cat ears. I am not a cemetery, and I am most certainly not wearing cat ears. The only reason why I wear cat ears is because people force them on my head. I have no control over that. I tell them they'll get banned if they do it, and they don't care. They don't care. It's not my fault, okay? Honestly. Super, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Super, for not leaving a rude comment. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It is so easy to be nice to me, so just shut up and be nice to me. New Mexico, think of the $5 green super chat. Thank you, New Mexico. New Mexico says, I was expecting to get British idiom of pipped at the post on this live stream. Yeah, I do not know what that means, but as long as it's educational, I'll allow it. And I guess British is educational. I don't really know. Thank you, New Mexico. Shout out to New Mexico, by the way. Make sure you subscribe. You are banned. Anyone who puts those cat ears on me, you're banned from my live. You are never allowed in here again. I look like an idiot with those things on me. Look at me. What am I supposed to do? I look like an idiot when those are on me. Who's going to listen to me talk about school when I'm walking around with cat ears? Meow, meow, meow. I'm not meowing for you. Shout out New Mexico, by the way, because I'm ending this live in like 2 minutes. And New Mexico, they sent the #1 largest super chat of the entire live, the $10 yellow one along. Oh, wait, no. Wait, my bad. What am I thinking? Money sent the #1 largest super chat of the entire live. But make sure you still subscribe to New Mexico because they sent the second largest one of the entire live, a $10 yellow super chat. So subscribe to them down there. Thank you so much, New Mexico. I appreciate that a lot. Jay Free, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Jay Free. Jay Free says, Squidward looking look up Gargamel from the Smurfs. Okay. I know what Gargamel looks like, and I look nothing like Gargamel. Gargamel is bald. I am very obviously not bald. Jay Free, you're on my bad student list. By the way, I forgot to say the name. Epic Gamer Infected. You're banned from my live for sending the cat ears. I was very clear. If you send the cat ears gift, you will get banned. So you've just gotten banned, buddy. Thank you. You are the 5th person to be banned from my live, so I hope you're happy right now because you're never allowed to watch me again. Shane, thank you for the super chat, Shane. Shane says best channel. Thank you, Shane. I appreciate that. New Mexico, think of the $5 green super chat. Thank you, New Mexico. New Mexico says pipped at the post means to be narrowly beaten or outdone at the very last moment. Thank you, New Mexico. I appreciate that. Yeah, it seems like you were, but New Mexico, I appreciate you a lot because I know you're an OG. I remember you from the early days of my live streams. I remember you, so don't worry. You're an OG. Thank you, New Mexico. This is not funny. You're not funny. You're a cyberbully. Anyone puts the cat ears on me, you are cyberbullying me. You're a bully. You need to leave my live now. You are not funny. You are obnoxious and rude. I am not a cat. Enough. Tucky, you need to leave my live now and never come back. Get out now. Get it off. Honestly. What am I supposed to do when I'm getting harassed? Tucky Duck, you are never... Tucky Duck just said I'm good. No, you are not good. Carter, you're banned too. The both of you are banned. Both of you are cyberbullies. Anyone who sends those cat ears, you are a cyberbully, and you need to leave my live now. Get out, Carter. You're done. It's so not funny. It is ridiculous. It is rude. It is obnoxious. Anyone who puts those on me, you're done. I'm ending this live in like 2 minutes, by the way, so make sure you subscribe. I'd appreciate that so much. I am going live tomorrow afternoon. Ah! Get that off my screen! You are not funny. You are a cyberbully, and I will not tolerate this kind of behavior. Zamie, get out! See, I can't do a live with this happening. I look like an idiot with these cat ears on me. No one's going to listen to a teacher's pet who has cat ears on. What am I supposed to do? Not funny. Subscribe right now if you're new here, because I'm going live tomorrow afternoon. All right? I'll be live like 3 o'clock Eastern time, so make sure you subscribe. I'll let you know when I go live, because I am seeing a movie tomorrow night that's going to overlap with the live time, so... Thank you, I appreciate that. Shane, think of the super chat. Shane says, Rutgers, go Scarlet Knights. I agree, go Rutgers. I actually went to Rutgers. I loved Rutgers University. It's a great college. Thank you, I appreciate that. Zach, think of the super chat. Thank you, Zach, for being kind to me. See how easy it is to be nice and not rude. Like, I am not a cat. Get the cat ears off of me. I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind. Like, I make it so clear. If you send the cat ears, you will get banned from my live. It is that simple. And some people still think it's hilarious to send the cat ears. It's not hilarious. It's obnoxious. If you send the cat ears, you will never be allowed in my live again. Money, think of a super chat. Money says, stop it, people. Stop sending the gifts. Thank you. I appreciate that. Look, I am okay with the gifts. If you want to send a gift, I would appreciate that a lot. You don't have to, but you are not allowed to send the ones that go on my head or cover the chat. You are required to be like Suzanne and Stephanie, who sent the golden poop in the 6-7. Thank you, I appreciate that, because those ones do not go on my head and they don't cover my chat, so thank you, I appreciate that. Carter, think of the $10 yellow super chat. Thank you, Carter. Carter, you were banned, though. You were banned for putting the cat ears on me, so... Carter, think of the $10 yellow super chat. Carter says, hey, dude, 6-7. You would not go 6-7 in school, so what gives you the right to do it in my live? Get out now. You sent the second largest super chat of the entire live just to say 6-7. Are you serious? You can leave my live now. Rihani comments, put on the cat ears and get a job. You are so rude. How about you put on cat ears and you go get a job? If you have time to comment that, you have time to go get a job. Now, if you're new here, subscribe right now. I'd appreciate that so much. We are 200 subscribers away from 910,000 subscribers. If everyone in here subscribes right now, we would hit that. 910,000 subscribers. That is wild. You know what? I'm not ending the live until we're at 910,000 subscribers, because I want to get there so badly. We are so close to 1 million subscribers. If you subscribe right now, you are considered an OG. anyone who subscribes before 1 million, you're an OG. So subscribe right now. Soli, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Soli, for not being rude. See how simple that is? I love sing says stop saying 6'7". Thank you. I don't understand why people still say 6'7". It's been months. Thank you, Jay, for the high five. That is a gift I appreciate because it doesn't go on my head and it doesn't cover my chat. Thank you. Oh my, we are 100 subscribers away from 910,000 subscribers. Please be sure to subscribe right now. I'd appreciate that so much. 100 subscribers away. Subscribe, please. I'd appreciate that so much. Wow, Carter, are you kidding me? Thank you so much, Carter. Carter just sent a $20 orange super chat. Carter, that $20 orange super chat, that is tied for the #1 largest super chat of the entire live. That means if it stays that way for the whole live, and I'm pretty sure it will, because I'm ending the live in like 30 seconds, your name and your name alone, your name and Money's name, both your names are going to go on the official Koydog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of the entire live, and it's so both of you will go on here. Thank you so much for that insane $20 orange super chat. You're going on here. Thank you. Carter says, you're a cat, kitty cat, and you cannot tell me what to do, 6'7". I am the owner of this live, and I can tell you what to do. Nathan, get that off my screen. I do not need to calm down. That hot cocoa's a way to tell me to chill out, and I do not need to chill because I'm not even yelling. As for you, Carter, how dare you send the #1 largest super chat of the entire live just to tell me that? I am the owner of this live. I can tell you to do whatever I want. You're banned, Carter. Leave my live now. I can't believe I have to put you on the honor roll. That's disgusting. This live's over. I'm done. I'm exhausted. Oh, wait. Did we hit 910,000? No, we didn't. We are... Get that off of me! Zany, you're banned from my live. You are never allowed in here. Anyone who puts those cat ears on me, I will ban you from my live. I don't understand what is so hard to figure out. You will get banned if you send those. We are 50 subscribers away from 910,000 subscribers. We are 45 now. What is it? Yeah, if 45 people subscribe, one of you will be my 910,000th subscriber. That's crazy. So subscribe right now because I'm ending the live. I will be live tomorrow afternoon, though. I'll be live tomorrow afternoon, a little bit of a switch up. So if you're free tomorrow afternoon, be sure to hop in. I will be live starting at 3 o'clock Eastern time, I'm pretty sure. 3 p.m. Eastern time. So that's like noon if you live in California, 1 or 2 o'clock if you live in the middle of the United States. So yeah, make sure you're there, 3 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going live. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And we just hit 910,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That means someone in this live was my 910,000th subscriber. We are now less than 90,000 subscribers away from 1 million subscribers. That is crazy. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm ending this live. I'm exhausted. Thank you. If you're a good student, please join my live tomorrow afternoon. If you're not a good student, you're never allowed to join my live again. Thank you. Good night.